cruise.
Flight of return, 45 minutes, 30 seconds. Switch from manual to auto.
Right, set on automatic. Commandant, would you care to change places with the co-pilot? There's a view up here.
I'd be delighted to.
The co-pilot gets out of his seat, climbs down and gets a sandwich. Angelo climbs up and takes his place next to the pilot. He straps himself in and puts on an oxygen mask. The Vulcan carries on cruising through the night sky. Derval's double, Angelo, studies the rows of dials in front of him.
You are now under positive radar control. As is avoiding action, turn to a heading of 090 degrees.
Angelo takes the canister of gamma gas from his pocket. He disconnects his airline from the cabin supply and connects it to his independent supply. He pushes the canister into a socket and turns a switch from oxygen to emergency. The red depressurization warning light flashes. The crew members grab at their oxygen masks, but soon pass out. Angelo flicks some switches, checks a flight chart, grabs the joystick and banks the Vulcan off to the right. A blanket of clouds lay beneath the Vulcan. Angelo takes it into a dive, then levels out. Angelo dives the Vulcan sharply through the thick clouds. The altimeter spins round as the Vulcan surges down and out from under the clouds. At the airbase, an officer marches up to a colleague.
Here, take this, will you? What's the flat doors?
Obianasa, NATO training flight. Air traffic flashed as they lost it on radar, and we haven't been able to pick it up anywhere.
Was she losing altitude when she went off the screen?
Yes, sir, rapidly. We can't scan below 300 feet, and, well, she may have gone down.
Was she in trouble?
Not according to the last scheduled report, which came from about here.
She is armed, isn't she?
2 atomic weapons, sir. MOS type.
Get everything you can into the area, thorough search. Notify the Admiralty at once. Top priority, absolute security. Ask them to contact Washington.
Very good, sir.
Angelo keeps control of the Vulcan, flying low over an ocean. A large yacht gently bobs on the water. A number of figures are up on the deck of the yacht. They watch the Vulcan fly overhead. Largo is one of them. He turns to an associate, then goes into the control room.
Is there anything else in sight?
No, all clear.
Switch on the underwater landing lights.
The uniformed skipper flicks a switch, and bright lights come on under the surface of the water. Angelo takes the Vulcan into a steep dive. Angelo guides the Vulcan between the 2 lines of landing lights. The Vulcan's belly gently drops onto the undulating surface of the water. Angelo judders and shakes in his seat as the Vulcan scuds along the surface of the water, then comes to a stop. Largo and the others watch. Angelo lowers the Vulcan's landing gear. The Vulcan slowly sinks. The cockpit fills up with water. Angelo is completely submerged. The Vulcan drops to the sandy bottom of the ocean. Below decks on the yacht, Largo and some of his men put on wetsuits and aqualungs.
Open the underwater hatch. Open underwater hatch.
Largo climbs down a ladder into a rectangular pool of water, beneath which a hatch opens in the bottom of the yacht. Underwater floodlights glow in the gloom. Meanwhile, in the cockpit, Angelo pulls a lever and the cockpit canopy is released. Angelo yanks at his harness, but can't release it. He pulls at the central clasp, but it won't budge. Largo swims down and faces Angelo, who points to the harness. Largo pulls out a large knife and cuts Angelo's airline. Angelo grabs at Largo, but he reaches into the cockpit, grabs a grey metal case and swims away, leaving Angelo trapped. Angelo keeps grabbing at his harness. Eventually, his head flops lifelessly onto the edge of the cockpit.